Women are outperforming men in college. That assertion has all the context left out of it on purpose. It's just said in a single sentence to say, hey, women are just better than men. But here's why. Alabama College offers $75,000 in trade scholarships to women only. There it is in a nutshell. Women are giving a free ride. Can you imagine as a man, you have to go into deep debt to get your education or your training for your job. And you're working the first 5 to 10 years of your life might be just working to pay that off. And women get a free ride, right? This is how they outperform men. And this is in the trades, by the way. You see, they give women freebies in the scholastic version, so men can't compete there. You can't compete when you have lead put on your shoes. So guys are running into trades. They say, hey, guys, get in the trades. So guys run to the trades, and here they are giving freebies to women. Of course, women won't get into the trades. They're not interested, right? And of course, there's this lie. Dean says the goal is to promote diversity and inclusion. Of course, it's not. No, it's to give women a free ride. It's to damage the men, by the way. It's not simply to make it easy for women. You have to understand what's being promoted here. This is actually the attack on men. Women aren't even particularly interested in these. In spite of the freebies, women will not take this up. They're not interested. But the hopes is that women will join up to kick the men out. There's probably only so many spots in all these trainings, in all these colleges, right? So the more women that join is the fewer men who get to join. And again, men will want to bribe these women. Notice they can tell this is a beautiful woman. Men will want to bribe a woman like that into their lives. How can they when he's saddled with debt and she isn't? Think about it. If a woman actually takes up welding and her fellow man who joined her get out and he's saddled with debt, she's scot free. How's he going to bribe her? Right? That's the point. The list of qualified programs include welding, construction, technology, and civil engineering. Yeah. And the women won't go for it. They're not interested again. Now, Smith did not respond to a voicemail on Monday that asked for a comment on potential legal problems for the scholarship. Of course not. What would they say? It's obvious sexism, right? Let's see, the scholarship program closed in May 29th, and all scholarships funds have been expended. Really? Okay. Monies came from the federal Perkins funds that are provided to colleges to offer scholarship for opportunity for special populations. Do you understand that, guys? Half the population, the female half, they're special. Women are special. We are common. If anything was to show you that women are nobility and men are peasantry, it's that right there, right? Individuals preparing for careers are non-traditional for their gender. Yeah, this is all bullshit, right? Now, Gadsden State should either discontinue the illegal program, oh, they called it illegal, nice, or offer scholarships of a similar value to male students, nice. Good to see that, right? And of course, they did. Young men are continue to reject college. No, young men are being booted out. Women are offered freebies in college. men can't compete. Because it's not just that they're offered freebies, they want these women there. So the women show up for their freebies, they take up all the spots, and the men can't get in. Piss me off the way these things are worded. Jeez. And this shows you that race is a shield for gender, right? The community college is recognized as historically black college, but 75% of its students are white. Why is that? Because the men are being driven out of college. So men need jobs. They say go to the trades, right? So that's why, right? Now, Massachusetts Institute of Technology recently made slight edits to its women of color. Really, if this is about minorities, why is it only women minorities? Right? Because it's not about minorities. It's about giving women free rides at the expense of men. It's an attack on men, right? It's a systematic attack on men, as Mr. Pink and Yellow would say. This is a systematic problem, right? Now, the Creative Regal Women of Knowledge program added the participation is open to all students, regardless of race, gender, and ethnicity. To other language that promoted it only to Black women, right? Now they're trying to change their history, say, oh, we didn't mean that, right? So anyway, this is why women are outperforming. They're not outperforming. Women are giving a free ride. Men are being booted out. This is how you you frame this. You frame this as what it is. Systemic discrimination against men. That's what this is. Period. They don't even necessarily care about women getting ahead. It's all just a vector. The women are a vector to attack the men. That's all it is. We'll end it here.